Just had to duck out of the gym for a little bit. I think I left the door unlocked. I can hear some people inside.
Who are you?
Did you guys want to talk about some CrossFit? Strange dudes, but it's not for everybody. Quick note before I jump into the belts and grips. Whoever was wondering, yes, under the sinks, there are bins for the hand paper. Both bathrooms, hand paper, bins. Good question. This is all natural light from our skylight. Fascinating. So it turns out people's impression of what belts and grips do could be the complete polar opposite to what belts and grips actually do. Let's have a look at what the belt is all about. Oops, it appears I left my belt down the back of the gym. I'll just quickly levitate down and get that. A belt is a beautiful thing. One of my favorite things about my belt is its double lock. So if I bring them around, Velcro once, through the thing, Velcro twice, that's not going anywhere. And I look very slender. So some folks' understanding of the humble weightlifting belt is if I get a sore back, I should wear a belt, and that fixes my situation. It very may well, but that is very much a band-aid fix. Using a belt to stop getting a sore back is like taking a band-aid because you got stabbed, rolling the band-aid up into a small piece of band-aid and jamming it in the stab wound. For a short amount of time, you may stop bleeding, but you were still stabbed. It's exactly the same with the belt. In the short term, it will prevent further pain, but it's not addressing the issue. With a belt properly secured around your torso, hopefully doubly secured, your job is to expand your torso to fill the belt and then tighten everything. So the belt is still pressed against your torso. It should feel like someone has inserted a steel rod into your person and then put another steel rod in that steel rod. I'll do a little demonstration of proper belt use. Have a look at my stomach. You'll see standard size, expanded size, and braced. Might be a bit easier to see without the belt. So I get standard. As I inhale, expanded, and then braced. Back to standard. As I inhale, I expand my stomach. That's the hardest part for most people to get around. If you just pop your hands on your stomach and try to expand out as you inhale, bit of a weird feeling, but definitely worth learning. Onto the grips. These are some very standard gymnastic grips. There's a few battle scars on this one, and a couple on this one. I've had these for 4 or 5 years, and you can see that the way in which I like to hold them is built into them now. A lot of times people will get their first set of grips because they're getting a lot of tears or a lot of pain. Totally understandable. If I'm getting weird pain or weird cuts on my hands, I do not want that. We'll circle back to preventing those in a moment. There we go. Not so tight that it's going to dig into my wrist, and not so far that it's going to make the grip all flat. I really want the wrist part of the grip to be a bit loose, enough so that when I half close my hand, I can create that little pocket. That's where the bar goes. Like the name suggests, these are grips. Their job is to keep you gripping for longer. Their job is not the take pain away from hand piece. Welcome to the top of the bar. I'm just holding up here with one hand. I'm not standing on any. So I want to take this grip, get my little pocket pouch going on, and in there, the bar sits. I can hold on all day. Fitness, eliteness, CrossFit. But because I'm up there all day, holding on, fitnessing, elitising, CrossFitting, I'm going to generate a lot of heat. The heat is going to start in this, and it's going to transfer to this. And with this on top of this, it doesn't go anywhere. I get heat. Heaven forbid I get some moisture. And the next thing I'm going to get is skin that just wants to explode over. Oh, these aren't in too bad of a nick at the moment. The way to care for your hands is over time. I get a little pumice stone from the pharmacy for like $3. Every 2 to 3 days, just in the shower, in the sink, Get the whole hand, get up here, get the behind of your fingers, get all 3 sides of your thumb. And this is not heavy going. This is at most 15 seconds per hand. With enough time and repetition of this and keeping up your work on the bar and the rings, your hands will become much more resilient to tearing. That doesn't mean immune, just less. But in the meantime, as you're building up your hand and you want something to stop the pain, a softer grip, they'll be sold as a grip, but they really take the pain away. Something like anything from the Jaws range, or the Wildlife have these colored ones. I picked up a pair recently. It won't necessarily make you grip onto things for longer, but if your goal is to get rid of the pain, that's a great place to start. They're not very expensive, $20, $30. Belts and grips, the more you know. There was a lot of chalk on the grip. I'm gonna bounce. I got lots of friends coming through, so I gotta go wait for my friends.